Hello and welcome, it's Julie Cube. I'm here on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia. Today I'm going to try using a few of these tools, definitely not all of them, but I have them there, so I thought I'm going to do my paint layering, and then I will probably use the tools as my finishing off product. So they're all good fun and easy to use, so on with the flow, should I say. Right, the first coating is in a sparkling turquoise. I have had that paint made up for quite a while, but it's been in an airtight container, and it's quite thick, so hence why I'm adding some Floetrol to it. You could add water to it. I want to thin it down a bit because I do intend blowing this paint around, so it will be a little bit difficult if it is as thick as what I'm leaving it there, but it is a beautiful sparkling colour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this canvas in two different colours, so I'll have that one and I'll use the darker one on the other side of this. So it's just spread that paint. I know that it's thick, but I will be adding some more paint that is more fluid from what you just seen me do, adding the Floetrol to the paint. So I'm doing a kind of wiggle woggle sort of pattern, a wavy pattern, because I don't want it to be straight lines in this particular one. So my next colour is black. It had got a fair bit of navy in this black, so actually adding the black to navy makes it like even the blackest of black, believe it or not. So I was going to go a real navy in this one, or even ultramarine blue, but I think this will be like a really striking contrast to the other colours that I'm about to layer and blow out. So what I'm doing here is I'm layering some white down that kind of gap in between the two that I left, and then I will layer my colours, whether in puddles or straight lines. I have these wonderfully bright colours left, so I'm trying to think about how they'll go on whether like the yellow will show up more on that dark side, obviously. But just go along and do it till you feel it's right. Remember, it's only paint, no rules. The only rules, there's no rules. So there you go, adding that really nice bright red to the mix. So bear with me because it doesn't look so good as I go along, but it turns out beaut, super duper.
What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder.
Well, that colour was my Berry Delicious, so really hoping that there you go, shows up beautifully in there. So I was just blowing it out with my mini hairdryer, which is called, it's a Travel Baby Bayliss or Babyliss, and I found it in a charity shop. I get asked all the time where I bought it from. I have got links below this video in my Amazon shop for a very similar, same brand, and all the products that you'll need to do fluid art if you're a beginner. It's all there. And even if you want Australian Floetrol, there's a link for the US for Pixel Designs, and even 10% off. So there you go. So bear with me with this because I am blowing it out, but I'm going to fine detail it after I've blown all those colours to where I feel that they need to be.
It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes
colours are super gorgeous, and I am really happy with them. And knowing like the way I did them, I just know now I will bring the detail up in the balloon kissing, and you can use the balloon head on like that or sidewards to give it, all gives different effects, and it can finish off your piece beautifully. It can definitely save a piece, but this ballooning definitely softened the whole piece up, I believe, because it's absolutely dried beautiful, and I'm going to resin it. So wait till you see the very end of the video for the piece hanging up in different wall situations. The wall app is called Picture Wall app, and there's a link for that also down below in my drop down box underneath the video. So super happy with this. I haven't done sort of that composition for a long time with the mixed colours, and some people probably say, what on earth is she doing with these colours? But it does really look lovely together. Super happy with it. So here's where my little tool will come in handy. Just trying the little toothy tool, just softening up some of the edges of those. Just wherever you feel you can add a little bit of difference, like they've got sort of a really nice feathering effect. So you can use them in all sorts of ways. So I'm sure there's people out there that you're going to suggest some much nicer ways of using them, or ways that you've actually used them. So remember, it's your art, your rules, your way. But we can all learn for sure off one another, and that's what this is all about. So I'm having a really nice time just literally fiddling there. It is a really nice pastime, but there's so much for the eye to sort of see on this one. You can see so much sometimes in your paintings, faces and little animals and shapes. So that one is the little bit, it's like a silicone toothy thing, and that sort of gives a different effect again. So I'm just seeing what kind of effect I can get from some of these tools, and I'm really enjoying doing it. So my lovelies, please watch on for the finished piece at the end, and I will in a couple of weeks varnish. I think I'll resin this piece. It will really make it pop. So look out for that too. Thanks for joining me. Remember, if you're feeling sad, lonely or depressed, please bring a family member or a friend, or if not, remember a helpline is always there for you. So I will say bye for now until next time. Take care. This is my foil dip. The video will be up now. Then I coated it with resin with the dragonfly glaze in the resin, but it's kind of pitted and missed out and marked, so I don't know if there was some kind of silicone, even though I didn't put it in the actual paint. It is sparkling gorgeous, but I'm wondering if I could rub it back slightly and recoat. Has anybody done that? You can see there's like pits, little pits every now and again in it, but it is beautiful, bright and vibrant. So just wondered if anybody else had rubbed it back and recoated and it fixed the problem.